should see this going boom soon. Maybe. Okay, sweet. I don't think all three of these people are me. Okay, now there's one person. Cool. Excellent. I don't know what I'm doing. This is like the first time I ever did a concert where I was like This is like the first time I've ever done a concert where I've been like completely prepared. It's quite an amazing experience. Also, I do recognize that this part will be shown in the replay, so hey there. If you fast forward, this concert starts at 6. I'm starting 15 minutes early to make sure the stream's going and everything works out right, et cetera, et cetera. This is just our technical testings and stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching the replay, and I'll see you at the actual concert at 6, or fast forwarded 15 minutes if you're watching replay right now. I will occasionally look over here, too, to see if anyone's in the chats, too. It's been quite a winter, y'all. Hey there, I see we got Andrew in the chat. Hey there, Andrew. We're going to be starting still at 6 p.m., so feel free to get yourself comfy, cozy, get some friends and family together, send a text over, invite some people, and we're going to be starting in just 10 minutes, y'all. Just kind of squished in. We're getting some house stuff redone, so I'm in a new location temporarily. Also testing out a different location, see how things go. So I'm going to move some stuff back since we got a little bit extra time. Feel a little squished against this wall. Okay, let's see. go. Yep. Nice. Okay, sweet. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, excellent, excellent. Okay. How we doing on time? Let's see. We got 8 minutes left, y'all, before the pre-concert is over. I feel like so many things are going to be winter themed. I don't know. I'm in like a winter vibe today. Let's see what we're rocking with. We got 4 minutes left before we begin this beautiful concert. Okay, I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. We're going to be starting real soon, so feel free to grab a family member, grab a friend, and get ready for some beautiful, relaxing music. We're going to make sure that we end this week off feeling nice and relaxed and rejuvenated and refreshed. I'm going to be starting real soon. I'm a little impatient today. I keep checking the clock and I'm like, it's going to be time. And it's like, 2 minutes. Let me actually put a clock up so I can just see what time it is. That'd be the smart thing to do. Let me try this. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. Yep, give me one moment. I'll be right back. And then we'll begin. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Keith Mellis, for giving that feedback. Thank you so much, Dad. Okay, awesome. We're going to keep that right over there. Okay, good evening, my cool cats, and welcome to our virtual wellness concert. I'm so glad that you're here with us tonight. We're going to be exploring some jazz therapy, and we're going to just take some time to make sure that we end this week on a relaxing note. Also, if you're joining in and you're new, or if you're watching this replay, I have attached a link inside of the chat for our newsletter. So if you're curious about understanding more about the connection between music and mental health, or if you just want a picker-upper in the middle of your week so that you can feel good and feel rejuvenated, then check out that survey. All you gotta do is just put down your email and you'll be part of our newsletter. Our first section, before we get to our first section, we always start our concerts out with a mental health quote to get us into the right mindset. So I'm going to be copying and pasting this quote in here for y'all so you can read along with me. Oh, is it too long? This is new. I think I think I made the quote too long for Google. Oops. That's very interesting. I'm going to unpin that message. The first time this happened to me. Okay, and I'm going to try to send this in again. I'm just going to send over the quote, not the quote in the link. Okay, let's see what we got here. Thank you for your patience, y'all. Okay, that is our quote for today. So here it is. It's by Russell Wilson. If we start being honest about our pain, our anger, and our shortcomings, instead of pretending that they don't exist, then maybe we'll leave the world a better place than we found it. What an incredible quote to think about, y'all. And a great thing to think about as we dive into our first section of our concert called Darkness into Light. So I want to invite you to find a nice comfortable spot, whether you're standing up or sitting down. Feel free to close your eyes if you like, or keep them open. And I want you to think about something that's concerning you. And we're going to take that concern and we're going to transform it into possibilities as the music moves from a minor key into a major one. Let your imagination go free and allow yourself to see your concerns and visualize taking those concerns and transforming them into possibilities, transforming them into solutions. I hope you enjoy Darkness into Light with Imanni Music. And that was Darkness into Light with Imanni Music. Thank you so much for listening. And if you love what we're doing with mental health and music, I want to share this little special link out with you. If you're interested in throwing out a little bit of love, we have a donations page on our website. Feel free to drop anything you like into there to show your support. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming today. And we are not at all done. We got a whole lot more stuff heading your way. And I got one more link for y'all because I have some really exciting news I'm super excited to tell you about. We have some new stuff at our shop, and I've been working hard on it. I've been working hard with the artists to create merchandise that is uplifting, that is fulfilling, and that helps us all feel connected. Something that you can put on in the morning when you're feeling down, and you can look at the shirt and be like, yeah, I'm that. So we're making self-affirmation clothing, and we're also just making clothing that has positive messages on it related to the music that we're writing. So the shop has been updated. I'm going to give you a link right over here if you want to check it out. And also, I see that Froppy has joined. Hey there, welcome, welcome. Okay, cool. So we always have a conversation starter with Imanni Music virtual concerts. So here's our conversation starter. And also, I realized that I haven't really mentioned this before. Why do we actually do conversation starters? Social is part of the mental health equation. Not only do we need to have self-love, but we also need to be part of a community. And that's one of the reasons why I created this little concert sessions that happen every week on Saturdays at 6 p.m. So here's our little conversation starter. And if you're shy, that's okay. You don't have to respond. But if you're not shy, feel free to respond. I'm going to drop it into the chat right now. And it is, what is your favorite color and why? I'm super curious, and I'll read the responses after, and I will also give you my favorite color and why it is my favorite one as well. Okay, y'all, I've said a lot. So before we get to our next section, let's just take a nice deep breath in together and let it go. Oh yeah, that felt good. Awesome, y'all. This next section is called self-affirmations. I'm going to be saying some affirmations, some I am statements. And I encourage you to say them aloud with me, or you can say them in your head. And I'm hoping that by doing this practice, you'll believe that you are these things, because truly, you are all of the things that we're going to self-affirm today. So, without further ado, welcome to Self-Affirmations with Imanni Music. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am incredible. I am incredible. I am incredible. I am incredible. I am resilient. I am resilient. I am resilient. I am resilient. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. Always beautiful. I am always beautiful. I am beautiful. And that was Self-Affirmations with Imanni Music. Thank you so much for listening. If you are joining me and you have never seen any of these concerts before, thank you so much for being here. If you've been here before, thank you so much for sticking along. I hope that this was helpful. I hope this helped bring into a positive mindset, and I hope that you're able to carry these words with you throughout the week. If you are new, then definitely check out that little subscribe button at the bottom of your screen. Just click that, and then you'll be able to get notifications about the next concert and also other mental health music things that we are doing, because we're going to be posting out some new types of videos coming real soon. So definitely get excited for that. Without further ado, let's get to that conversation starter. I'm really curious about what your favorite color is. And if you didn't answer yet, that's okay. While I read them out, feel free to drop one in, and I will read that out aloud. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, can you play Honeybee, please? I would love to play some Honeybee. I didn't prep it, but I could play a little bit of it, most definitely. I will play a little bit of that right after. And then I'll merge it in with watercolors, actually. I'll do a little combo. And that was from Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, for the idea. And then we got Keith Mellis saying, blue, even before I knew it was my birth color, I feel it's a relaxing color. Indeed. And then we got Froppy saying, my favorite color is violet because it reminds me of lavender fields. Beautiful, y'all. My favorite color is orange because I love orange ice cream. It's as simple as that for me. I just really, really love the taste of orange ice cream. Ironically, I'm not a big fan of oranges. I know. It's quite ironic, but a childhood little thing. I just love the color, and the color is just so bright and beautiful. And still so much energy in the color too. So before we get to our last little part, I'm going to drop in this little link. This is just about what I mentioned before. If you're new, watching this for the first time, feel free to subscribe. You can either use that subscribe button or you can click that link over there. Check out the channel. There's a whole lot of new stuff coming up soon. And I have one last conversation starter for us, a little bit different than in the past. I wanted to give y'all something that you can take with you into the next week. So this conversation starter is about goal setting. And the question is, what is one thing you're going to do next week to feel fulfilled? What's one thing? Something that's close and tangible. Something that you can reach at. Not something that's like a super far reach. Unless that's what you want to do, feel free. But I've always found that baby steps are the best steps, especially when you're taking risks, especially when you're trying to push yourself to be healthier and be more mindful about your life. So I'm definitely curious about your responses to that. Also, writing it down, sharing it with other people may make it a stronger conviction for you also throughout the week. Without further ado, we're going to get into watercolors with a little bit of honeybee thrown in. Watercolors is all about taking a moment to literally let everything go. We're going to just take a moment. You're going to listen to these chords that are not going to feel connected, and that's the whole point of it. Because this disconnect allows us to also disconnect from our concerns, from any of our worries, and be able to allow our imagination to just fly and float around. And then after all this is over, I'm hoping that you'll be able to walk away from this feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready for next week. So without further ado, here is watercolors with a little bit of honeybee. Put it in it too. Honeybee, honeybee, you can be any and everything you've ever dreamed to be. Honeybee, you can be any and everything you ever dreamed to be. Don't trust those cruel, cruel people who say you gotta live a hard life. Don't trust those cruel, cruel people who say you gotta suffer till you make it. No, honeybee, oh, you can be any and everything you wanna be. Honeybee, honeybee, you can be anything you wanna be. And if you want, bee, honeybee. You can be anything you wanna be. And if you just take that time, maybe you can start to believe. And that was Watercolors with a little bit of Honeybee thrown in. Thank you so much for listening. We're doing this new thing where at the end of concerts, I'm going to stick around just for a little bit or until everyone rolls on out in case you want to ask me any questions or have any ideas. Also, I'm going to post in a link down below on the screen for you to write down any comments, any feedback, any and everything. It feels great and is very encouraged, either if you're watching now or if you're watching the replay. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching. I hope you have a mentally healthy rest of your day, and feel free to stick around and ask me some questions. I'll be here until the last person leaves or until 30 minutes have passed. Have a great one. I'm going to play a little bit of music while I sit and chat until last person leaves. And also, just feel free to drop anything in. I'm super casual, y'all. I'm not a monster to chat with. I'm not going to yell at anyone or anything like that. Feel free to message anything. Don't matter what it is. And I'll check the chat every minute. That was a nice one with Honeybee. I wasn't expecting that. I also haven't sung in a little bit. I've been writing an album about winter lately. So that's been on my mind lately. That's why I did this little thing. Awesome. Thank you so much. Keith Mellis, thank you so much, Dad. Also, like the addition to clothing line, nice choices. Why, thank you. Clothing line at the store. Awesome. I'm glad you checked it out. I'm really glad about the clothing. I have to say, and not to like just boast about my fantastic artist on the team, I kind of hope Sarah watches this. I'm not even sure if Sarah is here listening to this. Sarah Turner, fantastic artist. If you're ever interested in hiring an artist, just go to imannimusic.com/contact. Leave me a message because she is so awesome to work with. I've worked with some artists in the past, and yeah, Sarah's just like, she's like far beyond, because like she doesn't just do the artwork, she also helps out with the marketing part of it. Like she has her hands in like all aspects of art. She's kind of like a business consultant artist. She is just like super cool. So if this hasn't inspired you already to check out that artwork, I hope it does. If you like the album artwork we've been doing for our singles, then you're definitely going to like the clothing line. I also forgot to mention that we have an I Am Beautiful women's shirts available in the product line too. The men's I Am Beautiful we're actually working on as we speak. Actually, Sarah might be literally working on that right now. We're also working on providing mental health music lessons. We're doing this on TikTok currently. I'm going to share it out more widely in the future. But if you're interested in learning how to take music and be able to apply it truly as a tool in your life, whenever and however, if you have an instrument or if you don't have an instrument, then definitely join that newsletter. You should really join that newsletter then, because we have some super exciting stuff planned out. Because the secret behind it all is that truly, like, when I got out of the hospital, before I got into the hospital, when I was hospitalized for depression, I was hospitalized partially because I gave up on music. I gave up on music being able to heal, and I did not realize how big of a mistake that really was. It was a super big mistake. I had no idea how powerful music was, and that's why after I got out of the hospital, I have been passionately working towards using music in its full capacity as a healing technique. So right now, every time I teach something in music, I connect it with mental health. Even this, we call this in music just oscillating between two notes. It's just a point of peace, and I would emphasize the ability to just take time to go between two little things in your life. There are so many big metaphors that music has for other aspects of our lives. This is why many times in history, music has been used politically. Music has been used in war. Music has been used for family members. Music has been used in church, is still used in church, in religious ceremonies, etc., because it's super powerful. The one thing I really love about music is emotional expression. Because when you're at your instrument, either if your instrument is just your voice, a piano, a violin, a guitar, drums, a cajon, no matter what your instrument is, you can take a moment, feel whatever you feel, and just let it out. That's what I love about music. I think that's like the most amazing part about it. Do any of you play any instruments? I'm super curious. I also have a feeling that I am playing in the background, which I'm happy to play in the background too. I'm glad you're enjoying the music. Okay, y'all, I have stayed my extra time, I think a little bit over. But I hope you have a mentally healthy rest of your day. Feel free to replay this video as many times as you like. I will be carving them out into little sections, so if you like one section more than another, you'll be able to listen to just that section. So please subscribe so you're able to get those videos ASAP. And I will see you next week, Saturday at 6 p.m. Bye, y'all.